All right, my boys, here we go with the main event of the evening.
Contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the television championship.
Out comes Kofi Banks, the man, the myth, the legend. Kofi Banks hasn't won any championship yet in TPW or FGD or FGW. Is a former two-time Intercontinental All-Star PCW champion. I think he's also been the Rumble champion when he was over in FGW, if I'm not mistaken. But has yet to win gold here in TPW. But he has a chance tonight going up against Chris Daniels, which I don't know. But not gonna say I don't like his chances, but I mean, Chris Daniels is no slouch. He has a youth advantage, he has a strength advantage, hell, might even have the speed advantage. Chris Daniels is a freak of an athlete. We all know that. But this is Chris Daniels' first singles championship since being here in the company. Took him a few years to grab it, but nonetheless, Chris Daniels can say he is championship material. But these guys are gonna main event the show here in Japan, at least part one. The next card, don't forget, it will be vicious and delicious. Going 2-on-2 against the Burchill brothers for the tag team championships. We'll also have Marcio Pratt defending his Intercontinental All-Star Championship against Shoji Kawakami. And we will also have Sean Martin going one-on-one with Ricky Starr for the TPW World Heavyweight Championship. Should be a very fun match. That's honestly a very fun card. Let me make sure there's no match I'm forgetting about. But I believe those will be the rest of the matches for the card. But Chris Daniels and Kofi Banks, both these men do have history as well in PCW, so be interesting to see how this match plays out with these two. Kofi Banks, 36 years of age. Chris Daniels, 31 years of age. Oh my God, Vince, please. Vince, stop. Vince, it's enough. The referee coming in the ring. Both men going to their corners. Ring announcer coming in the ring. So we're about to get things situated and underway here soon.
Introducing the challenger from Kingston, Jamaica, weighing in at 188 pounds, Cho-E Bass.
Illiterate bitch.
Introducing the champion from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 244 pounds. He is the television champion, the dog, Chris Daniels.
Championship on the line here. One of the most prestigious titles in the company. And thank Ramirez for that. Both these men are in the main event in part due to him and what he did for that championship. Both these men fighting for that legacy. I don't know what Kofi was going for, but Chris, the instincts on display, caught him. Now putting them on his shoulders again in the fireman's carry position. Fireman's carry side slam. Planting Kofi, and Chris just almost retained his championship within seconds. Kofi making a mistake early on in this matchup, and Chris not gonna wait to make him pay shit. Chris Daniels going full throttle to start this matchup. Beautiful snap suplex in the center of this beautiful ring. Kofi Banks not looking good at all in the early goings of this matchup. And now Chris looking to take Kofi out the ring. But Kofi finally playing some defense to get some offense in this matchup. And now Kofi over the top rope. Risking it all. And you know what? Yeah, at this point, yeah. Might as well. Taking the fight to Chris. Suplex on the guardrail. I should really say a oh, it was Kofi. Oh, I haven't seen Kofi do this in a while. Looking for that spinning leg drop. On the barricade. Yeah, oh my God. That landing never looks pretty. But I know it doesn't feel good for Chris either. But Kofi is fired up, and it looks to be exactly what he needed to get back in this matchup. You never know when it'll be your last opportunity. We've seen this man have matches with Matt Gray, Berlane, everyone. Oh, big clothesline from Chris Daniels. With everyone. And he just can't ever seem to get over that hump. At least in this company. Big clothesline from Chris into a running bulldog. Hooks the leg on Kofi. And this match could be over, and it's not, because Kofi got his shoulder up. Chris Daniels trying to maintain control, which for the most part of this matchup, I was going to say he has been. Nice spinning heel kick from Kofi. He goes to the middle rope for a beautiful splash. Kofi Banks trying to keep this match somewhat competitive. Seems to be kind of outclassed as Chris goes for a slam, but Kofi slips through and almost takes out Dan's knee. Dan, what the hell? Chris's kneecap. Guess I'm thinking about their match still. They had an amazing match, Dan and Caesar did. Nice suplex from the apron from Kofi. Kofi still showing that he has a lot left in the tank. I'm surprised he even got him up for that, especially in that position. But now he's lying in wait. Crowd on their feet. Oh, Chris. Kick to the midsection, stopping whatever plan Kofi had. As he puts Kofi on the top rope. What he's looking to set up for, but Kofi says no, sir. And another splash from the second rope. Hooks the leg for the cover, and Kofi looking to sneak away with the championship, and Chris gets his shoulder up. Kofi Banks. And they're going on the apron. Might be looking for that net breaker again. Rolls through, jumping net breaker. Hooks the leg on Chris Daniels. 1, 2. No, Daniels still powering his shoulder up. Kofi now lying in wait, taunting to the crowd. Oh, but Chris. God, weird camera. Sorry about that, guys. Chris Daniels, the beautiful tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Or now off the ropes with a running senton. Hooks the leg on Banks. 1, 2. No. Kofi powers up out at 2. Kick to the back. And yeah, like I said, it's just looking like Kofi is somewhat outmatched. But he's still fighting. Kicks to the back of the thigh. Big uppercut. And Kofi Banks now just raining down. Oh, was trying to. But Chris fighting out of it. Both men trading shots. And Kofi still fighting back in this matchup. And now still raining down. Or at least trying to rain down some right hands. He got a few in that time. But now Chris kicked to the midsection and into a DDT. Planting Kofi. Literally spiking him on his head. But Kofi gets his shoulder up. Kofi Banks taking hit after move. But somehow, some way, still fighting back. But what energy, I don't know. Trying to, kick to the head from Chris. As both men continue to trade blows. Crowd, think they're kind of rooting more for Kofi. That uppercut damn near took off Chris's head. Lifting him on the side. Kick to the back of the knee. Into a foot stomp to the chest. Kofi pulling out all of his old moves. And I think he literally might have just caved in Chris's chest. He could barely make it to the top rope. But he might be looking for the Jamaican frog splash, and he hits it. Hooks the leg on Chris, and he actually might do it. Kofi might actually do it. Oh my God, Kofi did it. Kofi Banks is your new television champion. I genuinely can't believe I'm saying those words, but please show the right replays. Hold on. That was like the first move, well, second move of the match, and he literally like planted Kofi into the mat. Please show some good replays, 2K. This crowd is on their feet for Kofi. Kofi has finally broken the curse. There was that sick DDT, literally planting Kofi on the top of his head. I don't know how he got his shoulder up. Yeah, this was that foot stuff. Oh my God. Yeah, he was holding the back of his head immediately.
Here is your winner and new television champion,
Kofi Banks finally winning gold in TPW, dethroning Chris Daniels, who unluckily did not get to lucky number 7, obviously. But Kofi Banks is the new holder of the television championship. We'll worry about the lucky 7 later on. We're going to celebrate. Me and him going to smoke a blunt. But guys, hope you enjoyed part